This week, we travel across the country to explore two of the most stunning places in Canada. There's no time to waste because we have a long way to go. I'm Helen Upperton, and this is Make It Happen. We take a thrill-seeking workaholic all the way from Lethbridge, Alberta to the beautiful lakes of Algonquin Park in Northern Ontario. Rachel has always dreamed of learning how to kayak, and we figured who better to teach her than a four-time Olympic medalist, the Canadian king of kayaking himself, Adam Van Couverden.
I'm Rachel Tynan, I'm 27 and I'm from Fort McMurray, but I live in Lethbridge, Alberta. I've never traveled much because of money. I worked my way through university, and so I've never really had the extra funds. I wanted a new adventure, something I've never done before. Kayaking is something I've always wanted to do, but I'm not the kind of person who's going to just hop in and go. I was too scared to do it without instruction first.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
I'm Helen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How was your flight?
It made me carsick.
Did it?
Yeah, the landing was really bumpy.
Bumpy? Well, welcome to Toronto.
The furthest east I've been is Medicine Hat. What are we doing?
We're heading up north to the beautiful Algonquin Park.
I am very excited to head to Algonquin Park.
Okay, let's go.
I kept it a surprise, from the location to the activity to the people I'd be working with. The drive is long, but we had a good time. We listened to music. It's actually very scenic. The closer we got to the park, the more changed the leaves were, the prettier the leaves got. The colors here are amazing. It's colors that you would think aren't real.
So this actually is called Bonita, and it's the lodge that's owned by Roots Canada.
When we pulled in, I thought the cabin was absolutely beautiful, and I couldn't wait to see inside.
And I walked through the glass like an animal.
I'm very excited to be staying here. I feel kind of like a big deal knowing that, very few people get to stay in this amazing place.
So, Rachel, you wrote in to be on the show because you wanted to learn how to kayak and you wanted to go somewhere beautiful because you work really hard and you haven't had a lot of money to go traveling.
Yes.
So we brought you to Algonquin Park, and tomorrow morning a very good friend of mine is joining us, and he's going to be the one teaching you how to kayak. He's probably the most famous kayaker in Canada.
Really?
Four-time Olympic medalist Adam Van Couverden.
No way! Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Kayaking with an Olympian is something that I never would have imagined that I'd get to do.
Hopefully when the sun's up, we'll have a better view and can see what we're gonna get up to.
They kept it a complete secret from me. I had no idea where I was going or what I was doing, and that made it more fun. That made it really exciting. Like even the whole drive up here, I had no idea what I was gonna do or where I was gonna go. So that was very cool.
Rachel better get a good night's sleep because she's got a lot of paddling to do tomorrow when she hits the lakes of Algonquin Park with our four-time Olympic medalist, Adam Van Couverden. Okay, it's, I don't know, 7:45 in the morning, and I'm gonna go wake Rachel up because she's been sleeping and she's got a long day ahead of her, so come on. Oh, good morning, sunshine.
Helen woke me up bright and early.
Yes. Get up. You got a long day.
I'm not much of a morning person. It takes several cups of coffee to get me going.
My name is Adam Van Couverden. Small V, big K, space in between. I'm from Toronto, Ontario. So I'm back up here in Algonquin Park, probably my favorite place in the world. Really excited to meet Rachel and go out kayaking this morning. give her a bit of a lesson, see how she does. My sport is sprint kayaking. It's an Olympic sport. I've been to 3 Olympics and all the world championships in between. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey.
Good timing. I'm making breakfast.
It's really nice to reconnect with Helen. I haven't seen her since the Olympics in London.
You need to go meet Rachel. She's waiting for you out on the balcony. She's super excited to meet you.
Hey, Rachel.
Hi!
I'm Adam.
Hi,
Nice to meet you too. Oh, we should hug it.
I was a little starstruck to meet Adam. It was pretty exciting, and I couldn't wait to get started with him on the water. Yes, I've never kayaked before. I'm too scared to just get in one and try it myself.
All right, well, I've kayaked a few times in my life.
Just a few.
Just a few. So I feel pretty prepared that, we'll get you started on the right foot. I have 4 Olympic medals and a bunch of world championship medals, and I love kayaking.
Adam took me down to the docks to start my first lesson, which is conveniently just right down the hill from the cabin.
So one of the most important parts of kayaking, especially in cold water, is wearing a PFD.
He was also very excited to get started.
So there's your paddle. Check out some boats. They're very, very stable, which is good for your first time. They're a little bit heavy, so they're not the swiftest boats, but they're gonna keep you dry and above the water, which is the most important aspect. So first we're gonna do a little bit of dry land exercise. We're gonna learn, just things about the boat, things about the paddle, how to put on a PFD, just the basics before we get on the water. So this is your craft. And the way I'm gonna teach you to get in is the way that you get into a sprint kayak, and put your right hand on the cockpit, and then put both your feet in the boat, and now you're gonna switch from your paddle to the dock, so that you're holding onto the dock, and then simply sit back into the seat, and you'll find the foot pedals. And I'll be holding onto the dock, so you won't be able to fall.
Okay.
Okay, no, hold on to the dock, hold on to the dock.
I got it. Yay!
Okay, good.
Getting out of the kayak was kind of an issue for me.
So butt on dock, and do the same thing in reverse, and just think about getting your butt.
Ooh, my butt is stuck. My butt is stuck. Hold on.
No, don't push.
There.
Yikes.
Go for it.
No, on the dock,
I got it. I need a special wide kayak to fit my butt in and out.
It's a skinny kayak, so I don't think you have a big butt. But,
No, trust me, it was stuck.
Based on my first impression, Rachel seems really enthusiastic and ready to paddle, so I think she's going to be easy to coach and easy to teach. Slap the water hard, yeah. Okay, not the boat. Slap the water as if you're going to fall over, and you want to add a little bit of stability on that side. Yeah, that's good. You're natural.
I got this down. I wasn't nervous to leave the dock and hit the open water. I was ready to go. I've been waiting for this experience forever.
Well, the kayaks that I use for the Olympics and the World Championships are incredibly unstable. All right, we're in business. Sprint racing kayaks, they take about 6 months of practice in order just to be able to balance one. So we need to start a little more stable for Rachel. That's the thing, your paddle can kind of get stuck in the water a little bit. That's why I want you to take nice and light strokes. Keep your hands nice and even.
Adam's a great coach. He was watching me as we went, and he was correcting my technique and giving me tips the whole way to make it easier and easier as we went along.
Draw the boat towards you a little bit, then that's sort of the objective, like this. Yeah, I think Rachel's gonna be an awesome paddler. First successful kayak sojourn. Check it out, Rachel. Congratulations.
And how's the lesson?
Good, really good.
Is Adam a pretty good teacher or what?
Definitely.
We got the basics down. Rachel's a natural paddler, so.
I made a little bag lunch for you guys. You're gonna need some fuel if you're expending all this energy. But Adam's gonna take you on a really nice little kayak trip. Are you gonna make it to Canoe Lake, do you think?
Yeah, Canoe Lake's about 2 kilometers that way, so we're gonna head that direction. So just so you know, we've got about 100 meters so far, so we're going about 20 times that distance just to get there. I really love Algonquin Park, particularly in the fall. It's so nice with all the leaves changing, and I really like the temperature. It's not so hot and there's no bugs out. It's really exciting for me to be able to share it with people, so I'm glad that Rachel's up here with me. No, you just want to be consistent left to right, and then you don't have to worry about it too much. And just pull a little bit harder. You don't have to take 2 strokes on the right or 2 strokes on the left. Just pull a little bit harder on one side.
We did see a loon as we were paddling, which was exciting because I'd never seen one in real life before.
You could do a loon call. That'd be really good. It would call back to us. Rachel's doing a really great job with paddling. She's picked it up really, really quickly, and I think she's grasped the technique. Spoke too soon.
Paddling through those fall colors was unbelievable. It was beautiful on both sides of you, straight ahead of you and behind you. Oranges and reds and yellows. It was breathtaking.
How do you like it so far?
Once you get the stroke, It's kind of smooth sailing and you're just kind of going. He says he's gonna catch up, but I'm gonna wait till I see him and he's a good 200 meters away, and then I'm just gonna paddle as hard as I can.
She's taking way more strokes than she was before. So we paddled off of Lake Bonita down the Oxtung Channel to South T Lake, and one of the small islands on South T is called Treasure Island, and we thought we'd set camp there, have a little fire, and have lunch there.
He says I can't get my butt out of the kayak.
The only thing that I'd say that Rachel could work on is maybe her ability to get out of the boat really gracefully. Yep.
Yes!
Nice.
I was waiting for Adam to make a fire. I can't wait for hot soup. It's gonna be magic.
There, put it right there.
Okay. Oh my God.
We only had the things to work with, which we found on the island.
Oh my God, wait.
I think it's good. I'm confident in that one. We could have brought a few more things, but we're roughing it.
There is nothing like hot soup on a cold day.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Especially when you've been out on the open water on a fall day.
I'm so sorry, I was just thinking about it.
Sad Rachel. I lost my soup.
I could put my hand in the water.
Oh no, did you burn it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I was a little bit upset. I was pretty mad at myself, actually, because I cook on the fire all the time, and I shouldn't let that happen.
Like, is your career over?
No.
Let's see.
And she kept suggesting putting cold moss on it. No, I'm not going to use moss.
Look, it'll soak up the water.
No,
and
I'm
act
not
like
putting it on.
Adam hated my idea.
Let's have a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
It all worked out.
Oh, I lost a cucumber in it, but oh well. It's not a total loss.
No, sandwiches are good.
After lunch, we extinguished the fire, and Adam took me around some of the islands on the lake, which was beautiful and amazing. Adam challenged me to race after I was well ahead of him.
I'll race you back to the dock.
As we're racing in, I heard Helen cheering us on.
Let's go, guys! Bring it home!
Where are you going? Which way are you going? Which way are you going?
And he still just flew past me. He was very fast. I mean, he has to be. I think it's because he had a racing kayak and I didn't.
Ah! They're coming in hot! Nicely done. Well, you made it back. You look dry-ish.
Yeah, we didn't fall in.
Right on. Not as smooth as it's probably supposed to look.
No.
Okay.
Let's see the pro do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Vancouvered in. Seriously, you don't even hold on. How tippy is this boat?
It's very tippy. I think you should try it.
I
How
think
tippy is a bobsled?
not this tippy.
There's really no stability component to the K1 that I use at all. And I have to reassure them that it is, in fact, an Olympic racing kayak, and it is the tippiest type of kayak available to anyone. And I've never seen anybody stay up in this kayak for more than 5 seconds without being held.
It's a challenge.
So there's a challenge.
Well, I'm always up for a challenge, and after a beautiful day of paddling, campfires, and a little bit of burn care, I think Rachel's ready to pass the test as well. Find out after the break if we both take an involuntary swim and if Kareen is able to spot some wildlife on the West Coast. Stick around.
My kayak is really tippy because it's built for speed and not stability.
It's a challenge.
So there's a challenge for both of you.
Rachel's gonna go first and show me how it's
I'm
done.
going to engage my core,
Yeah.
and that's going to bring
And
me
then
to
you're
test.
going to engage your swimming muscles.
Exactly.
It takes a long time to get used to these tippy boats, so these girls are both going to go for a swim today.
Like
So it's the same thing. You're going to go put your knees on the dock
God.
first. Kneel down first. Kneel down on the dock first.
I think I'm definitely going to get a good 10, 15 seconds. The seat of his kayak is even smaller than the seat of my kayak.
Don't let go yet, don't let go yet.
I'm not letting go. But...
Okay, my butt doesn't fit in this.
Adam held onto the kayak as I got in, and at one point I thought he had let go.
I got it.
Okay.
No, he's holding
Okay.
on still.
Okay, I let go.
Okay, let go.
These girls are both going to go for a swim today. And weren't you?
I was in the water within half a second.
A little chilly or what?
You didn't even Just a second. Your turn.
Helen didn't want to go in after seeing how quickly I tipped over. I think she'll do better, much better.
You've been practicing all morning. I haven't touched a kayak yet.
Helen's a really good athlete, so I expect her to be able to sit in the kayak for as much time as she wants. She shouldn't fall in.
There's no chance I'm not gonna fall in. Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
When Helen got into the kayak, I thought she was going to do much better than I did.
Put your paddle on the water and put some pressure on it so that you've got a point of stability. If she lasts more than 5 seconds, I'll be surprised. She went for the dock right away.
It's so cold.
Don't get off of the boat, you're gonna sink it.
You're going to sink my boat.
I'm good, I'm good. Oh.
Jeez.
Maybe not even a second.
No, you're good. Good for a second.
The first day was absolutely amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better day.
You know, just sitting by a campfire in the fall when it's a little bit chilly out, really can't beat that. I have to say you're a natural.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
you did really, really well. I'm not just saying that.
Do you know where else she's a natural? In your race kayak.
That's a little bit of the potco and the kettle black, no?
I was pretty good in the kayak. I lasted like 1/10 of a second. Or maybe soup cooking skills, for example.
Thank you. All right, well, I've got something planned for tomorrow. My favorite time to be on the water is right before the sun comes up. It's not like romance or anything. It's just.
How early are we talking?
What if I bang on your door at 6?
Doesn't matter who wakes me up. I don't like being woken up.
And I thought maybe we could invite Helen, given that she's expressed recent interest in kayaking.
Oh, she's a natural.
Oh. You're gonna burn your mouth like you burned your hand today.
I've always wanted to go on a kayak trip, but could never seem to make it happen. So it's amazing that I had this experience in this beautiful place with these wonderful people.
Well, that was Corinne's first trip to the West Coast, but something tells me it's probably not going to be her last. You're going to have to join us in a few weeks to find out what Adam has in store for Rachel on day 2. It's time to face your fears. You're about to meet 3 brave souls who are all tackling common phobias: heights, rejection, and limitations. Get ready to put your big girl pants on and go for it. I'm Helen Upperton, and this is Make It Happen. And then there's our aspiring adrenaline junkie Rachel, who's back with Olympic medalist Adam Van Couverden to take kayaking to the next level.
That's when the panic kind of set in. And I screamed. And I swore.
When we first met Rachel, she was like a fish out of water in that kayak with Adam Van Couverden. But on day 2 in Algonquin Park, Adam has something different in store for our prairie princess.
I'm Rachel Tynan. I'm 27 and I'm from Fort McMurray, but I live in Lethbridge, Alberta. I've never traveled much because of money. I worked my way through university, and so I've never really had the extra funds. I wanted a new adventure, something I've never done before. Oh, no, I'm not. Kayaking is something I've always wanted to do, but I'm not the kind of person who's going to just hop in and go. I was too scared to do it without instruction first.
It's your kayak coach. It's your kayak coach.
Adam woke me up this morning at 6:30 a.m.
There's no snooze button in the kayaker world.
But it was also very peaceful and different. I don't usually experience the mornings that early.
So nice.
Yeah, it's so nice. So early.
So early, that's the point. A little bit gray. We're just going for a little lake tour here on beautiful Lake Bonita. We might go check out the mouth of the Oxtongue Channel, and we're also on our way to Camp Tamaqua to show Rachel what her next adventure or surprise or challenge is.
When we got down there, the sky was a little overcast and the sun was just starting to come up, but the water was very, very still and peaceful. That's awesome. I've never heard a loon in real life, just on TV. While we were kayaking, we kind of weaved in and out of these old stumps, which was pretty fun and for me a little challenging. When I first pulled up to Camp Tamaqua, I couldn't help but think that it looked like the summer camp that you see in every single movie.
Let's go, ladies.
And that you always want to go to as a kid. After arriving at the camp, Adam told me what the plan was for the rest of the day.
We're gonna go find our man Peter here at Tamaqua, and he's gonna harness us up, and we're gonna go check out what's up in the forest.
Sweet!
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Onwards.
I'm very excited. I don't have a problem with heights, and I'm always up for anything. After we were all harnessed up, I started to get a little nervous, so we made Adam go first.
Like little kids do this?
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, you are.
No. No, I'm not.
This is called make it happen, not chicken out.
So then what? Now he has to come back? Adam did pretty good, but I did notice that it was a little bit of a challenge for him, which made me nervous because he's an Olympian.
You guys want to do another apparatus?
Yeah, I'll do a ladder.
No, she's scared. We're making her go.
Helen kind of peer pressured me into doing the same obstacle.
Woo! Belaying, woo! Tightrope.
That's tightrope walking. That's not even roping. I did accept the challenge.
And then after you can join the circus. Good luck. I think she thinks this is easier than it looks.
How do I get up to this? Oh, this is stupid. Once I got up to that rope, do not give me more slack.
She's sort of death gripping the safety rope.
I laughed and cried at the same time. That's when the panic kind of set in. And I screamed. And I swore. Oh, yes, check it. Once I hit the ground, I felt such relief at having been done. I started to cry again.
Oh, kayaking's too easy. We gotta dangle you from the trees.
Yeah, I'm all sweaty.
That's awesome.
Wait, let's fan it out, fan it out.
Okay, your turn. She decided to try a different obstacle.
I'm so confused. It's so not okay.
That looks easy.
Get over your rope.
There's a spider on me. There's a spider on my leg. Get off.
I was actually hoping she'd do a little worse so I wouldn't look so foolish.
I did it.
Yeah!
Her course is easier, I think.
Now what?
Next.
Adam heard that the record for getting up the vertical obstacle was 20 seconds.
This is the vertical playpen challenge. I'm going to try to get to the top standing on the second 4x4 in 20 seconds.
I think the ropes are gonna get like caught up in his arms.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh!
See?
He like didn't make the time.
See that center rope?
But there's no
See that
way
rope in the
anyone
center?
can do that in 20 seconds.
That's amazing.
A minute.
Oh, 1 minute and 11 seconds.
We finished off the ropes course with the zip line. I get this special harness. I couldn't finish that rope course being a big crybaby.
Rachel has climbed up to the very edge and she's about to zip herself across the zip line. She's pretty excited. I think this one she's got covered, no problem. So I'm gonna cheer. Come on, Rachel, let's go! That was a serious drop.
After we were done the ropes course, we said goodbye to Camp Tamaqua.
Rachel got her fill on the ropes course. That was so fun, you guys. Thank you so much for bringing us to
Camp Tamaqua.
Camp Tamaqua. It was awesome. Group high five or what? Yeah.
Very
1,
good.
3.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3. I'm kind of missed. We're good enough. All right, let's head back to the boats.
This trip has been such an incredible experience. I've been calling this kind of my summer camp that I never had before. I got to do amazing outdoor activities and make new friends.
So Rachel, I had such an awesome weekend and you did such a great job. It was great. I'm so happy that you learned kayaking and that you found a new sport that you love. You deserve a medal. I'm sorry I don't have a medal for you to take home, but I have one to share with you at least. This is what I got last month in London. This is my silver in my kayaking race. And I thought I'd do a little show and tell and award you your very own Olympic medal.
Okay.
That you can't keep, but you can wear it.
Still.
So there you go, congratulations.
Thank you. Who gets to be taught how to kayak by a 4-time kayaking medalist?
got to give him his medal back. Sorry, that was hard fought, hard earned. Okay,
well, thanks,
bye.
guys.
So good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Bye, thank you.
It was so fun, Rachel. Have a good trip home.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go on a kayak trip, but could never seem to make it happen. So it's amazing that I had this experience in this beautiful place with these wonderful people.
Well, were you inspired to face your fears like our featured guests? I hope so. Be sure to check back next week when we see if Victoria can pack a punch. Dustin returns when we take him to new heights in a glider plane, and we meet a blind golfer who leaves excuses behind and gives a new meaning to the word handicap. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Make It Happen.